Assalamu alaikum warahamatulahi wabarakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. Have you ever found yourself waking up at 3 a.m., wide awake, while the rest of the world is sound asleep? You're not alone. In fact, this seemingly random moment holds a profound spiritual significance that many overlook. Today, I want to share with you why Allah is calling you specifically during this quiet hour of the night. This is not a coincidence or a nuisance. This is a direct message to you, the chosen one. Imagine the world at 3 a.m., still, silent, and serene. It's as if the universe is holding its breath, waiting for a sacred moment to unfold. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, chooses this hour to reach out to those who are spiritually awake or seeking awakening. It is a time when distractions fade and the veil between the earthly and the divine thins, allowing profound spiritual connections. You might wonder, why me? Why this time? The answer lies deep within your soul's journey. Allah has marked you as someone special, someone who is being prepared for greater things. Waking up at this hour is His way of nudging you gently yet firmly, reminding you that you are on the path to spiritual elevation. It is a call to pay attention, to listen, and to respond. Now, here's a witty thought for you. Think of 3 a.m. as the universe's silent alarm clock, set by Allah Himself, ringing exclusively for you, and no snooze button available. You might be tempted to ignore it, but this alarm is the beginning of your breakthrough. This hour is precious because it offers an opportunity like no other. It's a moment when your heart is more open, your mind clearer, and your prayers more likely to be heard. The darkness is not a symbol of despair, but a canvas for divine light to paint new possibilities in your life. Many great souls in history have attested to the power of these early hours. It is said that the best prayers are made in the depths of the night when distractions are minimal and sincerity can shine. This time is a spiritual gateway to transformation. You may have experienced a restlessness or a sense that something is calling you, even if you cannot quite put it into words. That feeling is Allah's whisper, inviting you to rise and seek His guidance. It's not random insomnia, it's a divine invitation. Think about this. What if every time you wake up at 3 a.m., it is a chance to realign your life, to make dua for what matters most, or to ask for strength and clarity? The potential in this moment is immense. In a world full of noise, this sacred time is your private conversation with Allah. Your soul is receiving messages meant to push you forward, to awaken parts of you that have been dormant, and to prepare you for the next level of your spiritual journey. Brothers and sisters, if you've been waking at this hour, don't fear or ignore it. Instead, embrace it as a sign that Allah is reaching out to you personally. This is a moment of opportunity, a chance to turn the ordinary into extraordinary. As we move forward, we will explore what this message means in depth and how you can recognize and respond to Allah's wake-up call. So stay with me, because what you are about to discover could change your life forever. To truly understand why waking up at 3 a.m. carries such spiritual weight, it is essential to grasp the unique significance of this hour in the quietest part of the night. This time, often called the pre-dawn, or the last third of the night, is not just another segment of sleep. It is a sacred window when the soul is more receptive and closer to the divine presence. During this hour, the world seems to pause. The noises of daily life fall away, and a profound silence envelops everything. This stillness is no accident. It is a perfect environment for sincere reflection, deep prayer, and intimate connection with Allah. Many prophets and righteous servants throughout history chose these hours for worship, knowing that their supplications carry unique weight in this divine time. Spiritually, this hour symbolizes a time when Allah's mercy and blessings descend abundantly. It is the moment when heartfelt du'as, prayers, are more likely to be accepted, when sins can be forgiven, and when guidance and healing flow directly into the hearts of believers who wake and call upon Him sincerely. You may have felt that strange pull to rise at this hour, even when your body is tired. The sensation is not random. It is a spiritual invitation. Allah is calling you out of your sleep to be present in this sacred moment. The soul's awakening at this hour is a sign of spiritual sensitivity, an indication that you are being prepared for something greater. Consider this hour as the ultimate spiritual reset button. It's a time to let go of worries, fears, and the clutter of the mind. In this quiet solitude, your heart can listen clearly to Allah's voice, receive divine inspiration, and renew its commitment to faith and purpose. From a physiological perspective, while science recognizes natural sleep cycles, the spiritual significance transcends biology. The timing is a divine appointment that science alone cannot explain, but the heart can understand deeply. A witty analogy. Imagine this hour as a secret backstage pass at a concert. While the world enjoys the show from afar, you are invited behind the scenes for a personal, intimate experience with the Creator. This privilege is granted to those whom Allah chooses, and waking at this time is your invitation. This time also offers a unique opportunity to make du'as for yourself, your family, and the community. The power of prayer is magnified here, and sincere calls for help, forgiveness, and guidance are embraced with mercy. Moreover, waking up at 3 a.m. is not only about personal benefit, but also a chance to intercede for others. The righteous use this time to pray for the ummah, community, and the world, seeking peace, healing, and blessings for all. Understanding the spiritual importance of this hour transforms waking up at 3 a.m. from a frustrating disturbance into a sacred blessing. Instead of fighting the wakefulness, embrace it as a moment to connect deeply, to reflect sincerely, and to prepare your heart for the blessings Allah is ready to bestow. As we continue, we will explore why Allah chooses this moment specifically to send His messages to the chosen ones, and how you can recognize and respond to this divine wake-up call. Allah chooses this sacred hour, the stillness of the early morning, to reach out specifically to the chosen ones, those whose hearts are ready to receive His message, and whose souls are prepared to rise to a new level of spiritual awareness. This awakening at 3 a.m. is no coincidence, no mere happenstance. It is a deliberate act of divine grace, a gentle yet firm call to those who are being prepared for something greater. The significance lies in the spiritual readiness of the individual. Allah knows the hearts that are willing to listen, the souls eager to change, and the minds open to guidance. By waking you at this hour, He signals that you are chosen, set apart for a higher purpose, and that your journey is entering a new phase. This moment is often described as the best time for dua and reflection because distractions are minimal, and the sincerity of the worshipper is at its peak. It is when Allah's mercy flows abundantly, and the gates of forgiveness, blessings, and inspiration are wide open. The chosen ones who heed this call position themselves to receive the most profound spiritual gifts. Waking up at 3 a.m. is a sign that you are moving beyond the superficial layers of faith and entering a deeper connection with the divine. It means your heart is no longer content with worldly distractions or half-hearted worship. You are being called to awaken spiritually, to rise above complacency, and to embrace a more intense, meaningful relationship with Allah. There is also a readiness that comes from trials and patience. Often, those who wake at this hour have been through tests that refine their character
and purify their intentions. Allah chooses this time to strengthen those who have persevered and to elevate them to the next level of spiritual maturity. Think of it as a personal spiritual appointment. Just like you would not ignore a call from someone important in your life, you should not ignore this divine call. This is a chance to engage in a sacred dialogue with your Creator, where your prayers, repentance, and hopes are heard and answered. A witty reminder: this is like getting an exclusive message from the CEO of the universe. Would you ignore that notification? Of course not. Your wake-up call at 3 a.m. is exactly that, a high-priority alert from Allah Himself. Moreover, this hour can serve as a time for self-assessment and growth. The quiet gives you the space to evaluate your life, your goals, and your spiritual progress. It is a moment to realign your actions with your faith and to commit to the changes needed to walk closer to Allah's path. Recognizing this moment as a divine message requires mindfulness and intention. When you wake at this time, instead of frustration or fear, respond with gratitude and readiness. Make dua, read or listen to inspiring words, or simply sit in silence, opening your heart to whatever guidance Allah wishes to send. This spiritual wake-up call is a profound reminder that Allah is intimately involved in your journey. He is not distant or indifferent, but actively guiding you, choosing special moments to communicate His love, mercy, and plans for your life. In conclusion, waking up at 3 a.m. is a deliberate sign from Allah to His chosen ones, a sacred invitation to deepen faith, embrace growth, and prepare for the blessings and responsibilities of the next level. It is a moment to cherish, a divine message that carries immense potential for transformation. Preparing your heart and mind to truly receive and respond to Allah's wake-up call at 3 a.m. is an essential part of embracing the breakthrough that awaits you. It is not enough to simply awaken physically. You must also awaken spiritually, mentally, and emotionally to make the most of this sacred moment. This preparation requires intentionality, sincerity, and a deep commitment to growth. First, cultivate a habit of mindfulness around this hour. When you find yourself waking at 3 a.m., resist the urge to ignore it or fall back into restless sleep. Instead, use this opportunity to center your thoughts and focus your heart on Allah. Start by offering a simple prayer or remembrance, inviting divine presence into your moment of wakefulness. Make it a routine to keep a journal nearby. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and any inspirations you receive during this time can deepen your connection with Allah's message. It helps clarify your spiritual state, track your progress, and reveal insights that might otherwise be forgotten with the sunrise. Focus on sincerity in your prayers. The early morning hours are known for the acceptance of dua because of the purity of heart at this time. Ask with humility, expressing your deepest hopes, fears, and desires. Do not rush. Instead, savor the moment as a private conversation with your Creator. Another critical aspect of preparation is cleansing your heart from distractions and negative influences that cloud your spiritual vision. Let go of grudges, jealousy, and resentment. Forgiveness is a powerful key that opens your heart to receive mercy and blessings. Clear your mind of doubts and fears, replacing them with trust and hope in Allah's perfect plan. Remember, this preparation is not just about what you do in those moments, but how you live your life overall. Consistent worship, acts of kindness, and alignment with Islamic principles strengthen your readiness. When your daily life reflects sincerity and devotion, the moments at 3 a.m. become natural extensions of your spiritual journey. Community also plays a role in preparing your heart. Surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift your faith. Engage in study circles, attend lectures, or share your experiences with trusted brothers and sisters. Their support can encourage persistence and deepen your understanding. On a practical level, improve your physical health to support this spiritual habit. Ensure you get enough rest earlier in the night so that waking at 3 a.m. does not become a struggle. Avoid habits that disrupt your sleep cycle, such as excessive screen time or late meals. Treat your body as a trust from Allah that needs care and respect. Witty thought: preparing for this divine wake-up call is like tuning a musical instrument before a concert. Without proper tuning, the melody will be off. But with careful preparation, your spiritual song will resonate beautifully with Allah's will. Lastly, cultivate patience and humility. Growth is a process that takes time, and breakthroughs do not always come immediately. Trust the journey, even when the signs seem subtle or slow. Remember that every sincere effort is recorded and valued by Allah. In summary, preparing your heart and mind to receive Allah's 3 a.m. call involves mindfulness, sincere prayer, cleansing the heart, living a life of devotion, building supportive community, caring for your body, and embracing patience. When these elements come together, you become fully ready to embrace the divine messages and blessings of this sacred time. As you continue on this sacred journey, it is essential to understand that certain obstacles might try to prevent you from fully receiving and acting upon Allah's wake-up call at 3 a.m. These barriers can be subtle or obvious, but recognizing them is the first step toward overcoming them and embracing the blessings prepared for you. One of the most common obstacles is doubt. When your mind questions the meaning of waking up at this hour, when it wonders if it's just stress or insomnia, doubt creeps in and clouds your spiritual clarity. This skepticism can grow, leading to frustration or discouragement. But remember, faith requires trust even when the signs aren't obvious to the eyes. Doubt is the thief of peace, and guarding against it through prayer and reflection is necessary. Another barrier is impatience. You may want immediate answers or quick results from this spiritual practice, but breakthroughs often take time. Impatience causes many to give up too soon or neglect these moments altogether. Allah's timing is perfect, and your patience is a sign of trust and submission to His divine wisdom. Distractions form a powerful obstacle. In today's world, screens, notifications, and constant noise make it difficult to find stillness. Even when you wake at 3 a.m., the temptation to scroll through social media or check messages can divert your focus from the sacred opportunity. Guard your moments carefully, reserving this time for reflection, prayer, or quiet contemplation. Physical fatigue can also be a hurdle. If your body is exhausted, waking up can feel like a burden rather than a blessing. Lack of rest impairs your ability to engage spiritually, so taking care of your health is critical to making the most of this time. Sometimes, fear or uncertainty about what this awakening means can stop you from embracing it fully. Fear of change, fear of responsibility, or fear of confronting difficult truths may cause avoidance. Yet, growth demands courage and faith to face the unknown with trust in Allah's plan. Witty perspective. Think of these obstacles as hackers trying to break into your spiritual Wi-Fi. You need strong faith firewalls to keep them out and stay connected to Allah's message. Overcoming these barriers requires deliberate effort. Strengthen your faith through daily prayers, remembrance, and reading inspirational knowledge. Create a peaceful environment free from distractions around bedtime. Develop a consistent sleep schedule to ensure your body is ready. Practice patience by reminding yourself that every great transformation takes time. When doubts arise, counter them with affirmations of faith and trust. Turn fear into a source of courage by focusing on Allah's mercy and the ultimate good that awaits. Seek support when needed. Talking with knowledgeable and trustworthy individuals can provide clarity and encouragement. Remember, the path of spiritual awakening is not meant to be walked alone. Ultimately, these obstacles are tests, meant to refine your character and deepen your reliance on Allah. Each time you overcome a challenge, your readiness for breakthrough increases. In conclusion, recognizing and confronting the obstacles to fully embracing Allah's 3 a.m. wake-up call is vital. Doubt, impatience, distractions, fatigue, and fear are common. But with faith, perseverance, and support, you can break through and receive the immense blessings Allah has prepared for you. Now that you understand the significance of waking at 3 a.m. and the obstacles that may stand in your way, it is time to focus on transforming your life by acting on the divine message you receive during this sacred hour. This transformation is not just about a moment of wakefulness. It is about a lasting change that moves you closer to your true purpose and to Allah's plan for you. The first step in this transformation is to embrace trust and surrender. Recognize that Allah is guiding you every step of the way and that His wisdom is beyond human understanding. When you act with faith, even the smallest steps can lead to great change. Let go of the need to control every outcome and open your heart to the possibilities that Allah has prepared. Next, use this time to deepen your relationship with Allah through sincere prayer and supplication. Pour out your heart, ask for guidance, forgiveness, and strength to overcome challenges. The more you engage with your Creator during this hour, the more your soul will be nourished and prepared for the next stage of your journey. As we come to the close of this message, my dear brothers and sisters, remember that waking at 3 a.m. is not a random disturbance but a powerful sign from Allah Himself. It is an invitation to awaken, not only physically but spiritually, to step into the next level of your faith and purpose. This moment is precious. Embrace it with open hearts and minds. Trust in Allah's wisdom and mercy, knowing He is guiding you through every challenge and blessing alike. Before we part, I want to share a heartfelt prayer for you, the chosen ones. O most merciful, guide our hearts to recognize your signs and respond with faith and courage. Strengthen us in moments of doubt. Grant us patience in times of waiting, and bless us with breakthroughs that bring us closer to you. Open the doors of mercy and guidance wide before us, and protect us from distractions that pull us away. Help us to live with sincerity, gratitude, and devotion. Accept our efforts and forgive our shortcomings. Enrich our souls with your light and peace. Amin. Thank you for being part of this journey today. If this message resonated with you, share it with others who need encouragement. May Allah bless you abundantly, keep you steadfast, and fill your nights with peace and your days with purpose.